All right, just getting to Spencer's place. Now, we're going in here because Spencer's got his new GC Quad, and today's the day we're going to test it out. So we're going to see what this sim's all about. Spencer!
What is up?
Hey.
Welcome to my new golf zone. How's it going?
Yeah, this is awesome.
Tyler. Skins Golf TV, I guess.
Yep, so this is all looking good.
Yeah, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna review my brand new, from this side, GC Quad, baby. I like that harmonious, very nice.
Mate, so I've seen your villa before and you've done a fair bit of work in here. It's looking pretty spiffy, mate. So can you run us through what it took to get to this far?
Spiffy.
Spiffy.
That is an Aussie word if ever I've heard it. But yeah, I agree with you, it's looking spiffy. So is spiffy or spiffy?
Spiffy.
Yeah, that's the one. Okay, so well, I bought the GC Quad.
Yep.
But before I bought that, obviously I had to build this whole setup. So it was quite a bit of work. It took me quite a few weeks. Yeah. The first thing we did was build the cage. I don't know if you can zoom in on that, Tyler, but I basically put a metal frame four-cornered up there, and then I basically put foam on side here, which I got someone to cover in the upholstery.
Fantastic. So it's not going to bounce off or anything like that.
Yeah, and then that main thing was that impact screen, which I bought.
Yeah. So
the impact screen, you can get proper ones. I couldn't get hold of one here in Indonesia, so I had to actually build one. And my first version of it was not good enough. It was kind of made with this nylon-y plastic material, and we took one swing, boom, it went straight through and made a hole in it. So I had to make the second version, and this is just basically like a really strong cloth. And you can see I've actually had to tie it together. You see, I couldn't get one long enough. I had to tie it together.
There is a seam,
There's a seam there.
But you don't even notice that from back here, do you?
You hardly notice it when you're playing. And then I basically put these little things in and tied it up, made it reasonably tight. It's not perfect, but it's good enough for what I want at the moment. And I think if I really enjoy it and it annoys me, then I'm going to go ahead and buy a real proper impact screen. I then installed the projector, which is up the top there. Can you get that in shot? It's a HD projector, so it's doing the 1920 by 1080 resolution, or it gives it a really nice screen. You can't get 4K in this software yet, so HD is the full best one you can get.
Is that an expensive projector, or is it just a middle of the range? Or?
That was about $600–800.
Okay.
So it's like a decent one.
Yeah.
It's got the keystone correction, which is really important because I wanted the projector, you have to put it to the side, because obviously when you're stood there,
you don't want
the shadow. So if you go further across, you can see a shadow start being cast on the projector.
Oh, there you go.
Your head comes up.
But even if I stand on the center of the, oh yeah, there
but
you go.
Normally you're shooting from here, right?
Yeah,
so I'm obviously right-handed, so I haven't really set this up for a lefty.
Yeah,
obviously being very selfish, not considering equal rights and all that kind of stuff. But you can't see it over there, which is great. And then obviously I bought the hitting mat, which is reasonably cheap. It's got the holes to put the plastic, the rubber tees through. I think I get quite a few thousand hits out of this.
I really think that this is all you need too, because inside this type of the setup, this is actually multi-function area, isn't it?
This is my gym. It's my golf zone for training to be a pro.
How perfect is that? He can just pick up the mat, move it aside, GC Quad goes to the side, and he's got his gym back.
And the mirror. Now, this is what you love, because you've seen it already. You know the mirror, right?
This is what I like. I like the idea of being able to, look at your numbers on a screen and whatnot, and then, you want to tweak something. So when you do that, you set up over the golf shot, and you can have a little squiz right at yourself in the mirror and see whether you want to move your shoulders.
Just like you do every morning, mate. Just like you have a little.
That's
check yourself out, mate.
That's how you get this.
That's how you get this handsome-looking man. And then obviously I needed the PC as well. So I actually pre-bought one from a little while ago. I made sure it was good enough. It had an NVIDIA graphics card in there. I'm using the 2070 Super with 8GB RAM, so it's really powerful. Can easily handle this. It's got the latest Intel CPU in it. So I probably a bit too much, probably a little overcooked it a bit, but I wanted something good and really easy. And then obviously we've linked it up with the big screen at the back there as well. So we've got the dual screen capabilities.
I like that.
Yeah, you can see all your stats up there, which I'll show you in a minute when we hit a couple of balls.
Okay.
And yeah, it's really good. I mean, it gets a little hot in here, so I'm planning to getting the air conditioning put in Bali with 30 degrees every single day. But yeah, I'm basically addicted to being in here every day now.
Why not?
Yeah.
You know, what a great place to practice. And I see you also have a putting green outside here too.
I do, yeah. We'll do some reviews on that
Yeah, sweet.
another day. My putting is still much to be desired.
Well, we're
okay.
here when you arrive to a golf course. I guess first thing you do,
I've got to do some warm up.
go do some warm up.
Hit some balls.
Time to go to the range facility, I guess.
To the range. That's what we got up here right now, the Foresight range.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick out my 8 iron. I've already put the fiducials on it. You can see here these little the little dots on here. This basically helps to get the club data.
Okay.
Now that's to do with the way that the GC Quad works. It's different to the TrackMan. The TrackMan uses laser systems and radar.
Yes.
Whereas this is cameras that's taking 6,000 pictures in that split second.
Yes. So, you know, that I think there, guys, that right there, that's the big difference between, you know, some of the other radars and monitors that are out there like TrackMan. This one actually takes all those photos, and this is something that basically it picks up on. It takes pictures of these and it can track the movement of these through those photos, and then through an algorithm, I guess, they're basically projecting where the ball's going to go.
Yeah, the ball is taking pictures of the balls as well. So there's 2 separate things. So it's got 4 cameras in there, 2 do the balls and 2 do the club face. But what's interesting is the TrackMan guesses what your club's doing.
Yes.
Whereas this knows exactly what it's doing because it's actually taking pictures of that club face.
So in terms of club data and maybe even fitting too, this is
the bomb. I much prefer this.
Yeah.
I've used your TrackMan quite a bit, but I had the choice between the TrackMan and the GC Quad, and I was like, it's got to be the GC Quad all the way.
You know, like even just thinking about it, when you're talking about an indoor facility, probably the GC Quad's going to go trump on that, isn't it? It's going to be trump all the time.
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, it's also more compact. You don't need to put it so far back. You put it right next to the ball.
Yeah.
And that I think sometimes that TrackMan doesn't get such good data because it needs a little bit of traveling of the ball to work out what it's doing.
Right, and it's something similar to what you got on the fiducials. For TrackMan to be inside, you've actually got to put little dots on the ball. So
really?
yeah, it's the same type of thing. But I think when you're inside, I think tracking the club data is probably going to be priority.
Yeah, it's really been helping me since I've been using it. Okay, so let's hit a couple of balls and show the kind of stuff we can get on the data. Yeah.
All right.
See how bad I hit it or how good I hit it.
What club you got there?
I've got the 8 iron. My new ones, the M5s.
Big screen.
That is a pure fucking shot. I mean, that is...
1 yard fade.
That's a draw. That was coming back in.
Solid.
A little bit of a push, but still happy with that. Let's take another one. No, it looks like I'm doing the little baby phase all day, but that's not bad. I'm like 10 yards off. Do you want to have a quick shot?
Solid golf shot.
You've done it as well. You've a little bit of a fade as well. Oh, it's kind of drawing back in. I'll give you a little draw on that. More solid, that one. Yeah, there we have it.
Come on back.
Yeah, nice shot.
Not
All right,
bad.
so, I mean, that's a great shot. Let's have a look at the extra data that you get, not just what's displayed on the screen. We've got a whole second big screen that I can show you exactly what's happening with your club.
Happened. Fantastic, let's have a look.
Okay, so this is the ball data. So you can see I'm logged in, these are all the shots that I've done, and the last shot that we did here gives you all the speed, the launch angle, the spin, the carry, etc. All the data you would expect to get out of a sim, right?
Cool, so it's divided up quite nice. You've got the ball data, club data.
Yeah.
So I guess there it's got the video, so if you want to get videos installed, you got your feedback directly on your videos as well. So
yeah, so I have the 2 cameras you get down the line and straight on, which we can easily put in. So just click on the club data up here. And this is going to tell me exactly what my club was doing. So you can see I towed it a little bit. It's got the data of exactly where it hit in the club face.
I really like this setup. It looks so simple. I think the reference to having an actual golf club there so you can see how the ball's coming off, I think that's a thing that a lot of amateurs don't get to see and understand when you talk about club face and club path and stuff like this. this is where they can really see that difference. You know, the club faces open up and, you know, like, fantastic. You can see that this is a little bit toe down as well.
Yeah, and actually I got that fade not because of the face, because the face was actually closed to the path there.
So I'm
because it hit
guessing,
the toe.
I reckon as well, because your club's a little bit toe down on that one, we might need to get you fitted, Mr. Spencer.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic. This is really good. I love the way this is set up. It's very user-friendly.
This is all part of the SFX software. So they've got a new one, which is FSX2020, the latest model. And that comes with, the latest software basically, comes with the package. You buy it all together. It cost me about $20,000, so it wasn't cheap. But, I mean, I've had the other simulators, like I've had the SkyTrack.
Yes.
You just can't compare.
Oh, really?
This data and this software is so good. It's totally, I just feel completely confident with the data that I'm getting out of it.
Right. I think the club data, you just can't refute it, can you? I mean, it's taken all those pictures with the fiducial, so it's obviously just picking up everything, right?
Yeah.
Ball data, fantastic as well. I see you've got your M5 8 iron up here, so obviously you've had to input your irons.
I have. I put I've put most of them in, not all of them. I've put some of them in. So the ones I put the fiducials on, I've basically inputted and put my club list in there. And then I can, if I bring up all the data from before, if I go over here, I can bring up the data from I compare it. Yeah, I can select comparison. So basically if I put those two together, compare. Oh, there we go. So I'm comparing these two datas. Hold on the table. All right, so these are the two different club paths. Now I think it's zoomed in a bit because of the setting I've got on the screen. I've set to 300%, so I can fix that a bit. But you can see the different loft angles, how I'm hitting it, how far I'm averaging hitting it. And there's actually a great feature on the software, which is basically gapping. It helps me gap all my clubs.
Oh, very
good. Loads of games. We can probably show a little bit about that now.
That's good. You know, something else I like about this, if you can input all your golf clubs, you can compare two different golf clubs, like two different 7 irons, very effectively, and then you can see data and data. I love that. I think that's fantastic.
You also like the fitting, don't you? Because you can see from here, like I'm really toe down. That's way too much. I mean, I slightly just hit that one. I'm normally about 4 degrees, but I could probably do with just bringing my club up just 2 degrees, I'd imagine.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, do you want to have a round on here and we'll have a look?
Okay, we've hit the range. Time to go to the golf course.
Okay, so we're going to play a game, Rob.
Game on.
I've got a new game up here. We're going to pick the course, so we'll play Broken Tree.
Broken Tree sounds
check that you're
like
in
something
there,
you're familiar with.
Turvey, Spencer Tarring. Conditions we'll leave all as standard. And we'll play off the blue tees. And here we have it. And it's Turvey first up.
Nice.
So you can see it on the right here.
Nice.
I can set the direction. It's quite a difficult first hole because you've got water on the left.
Yeah.
You've got about 300 yards to this spot here. If you're going straight, probably want a driver.
The graphics are pretty nice, huh?
I think they're really nice, and the whole system's been very smooth. I mean, their software combined with my overpowered PC seems to work very well.
I seen when you set that up, you had an option of 5 different golf courses. With the package that you bought, is that the only 5, or how?
They're the ones that come included.
That's good.
And then you can buy the ones for about $150, $200 each.
Okay. But those 5 seem like enough to get you a few.
For the moment, yeah. They've also
while.
promised to give me some more, so I'm going to call my distributor. You better give me those free courses, Ian. I'm coming for you.
All right.
All right, good luck, mate. This is a 600-yard hole, this par 5.
Play well, Spencer.
Oh! It's a nice drive, mate. That is a bomb. Oh! He's hit the car path as well.
Oh, that's real.
320 yards. Mate, you bombed that. Wow.
What can I say? I've been going to gym.
Sounded like a gunshot went off. But that is a bomb, and you can't get much better than that. That is like onto the cart path. All right, so I need to change the direction as well. So I'm going to aim up here to the same place. Let's see what I can do here. I haven't been driving so well recently, but we'll give it a go. Although the other day, I played all right with the drive, didn't I?
Well, that sounded strong too.
Yeah,
The good Dr. Lewis Leakey.
and that's him telling me how no.
I love that bit of commentary. Bit of commentary.
Woo!
The good Dr. Lewis Leakey leaking it out to the right.
But I got away with it there. I got away with it.
Okay, I think that's going to be you next
Me
then,
next, 300 yards. Can I do a 3? I think I can try a 3 wood. I'm just going to try and bomb one up there. Not really much I can do here. 600 yard, this hole. Holy shit, let's just warm up a little bit. Let's get... Okay. That's a good hit.
Oh, that's solid too. Get out of there.
Probably behind the trees there. All right, that's not bad. 260, decent shot.
The 3 wood.
Yeah.
Nice work. Now, before we heard a little bit of commentary before, mate. Where did that come from?
It comes out the, put a sound bar at the top here, you see?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, nice little touch.
Oh, sorry, can we get a little bit of music happening? If
We can
it's
get
happening?
music happening when we're not
very
shooting.
good.
So that's why normally when I'm practicing, I normally get a bit of two-pack going on there.
Bit of a vibe going,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. A bit of that's why you bitch, you fat mother. You know, get that up there. All right, so you've got 269 yards. You can get a
269.
flyby, so that's one of the cool features as well. So if I click this button here, you get a flyover of the whole hole.
There we go.
All right.
So that's basically...
That's from the tee.
Oh, cool. Very nice.
Yep. And see that button there? That's my favourite button. What button that is?
Don't tell me it's manual. It's something
Mulligan, baby.
Mulligan. Mulligan.
All right, so you're
Okay.
aiming straight at the tee. You've got 269 yards.
All right. 269. Oh, I think that's right.
The good Dr. Lewis Leakey.
Oh,
You're in with me, down there with me.
I think exactly
But you're
the
doing
same.
all right. This course is a little forgiving on down there.
Ooh.
All right, let's see how good it is with
See,
the...
I just wanted to come down and make sure you're not improving your lie, mate.
All right. Who to go? Is it you or me? I think it's me.
Me?
Let's see. It is you, mate. Here we go. Sorry, I haven't got 56 anymore.
Oh, no.
This is not an easy shot. You might have to go left or right here.
You know what? I am going to test how accurate that tree is because I believe I can hit a punch shot underneath that tree and get it, you know.
All right, let's see.
So let's see. Let's see how good
50,
this.
58.
Let's see how good the graphics are on this. Let's see
58
how
yards. You're going left or right of the tree?
I'm going. Where's the pin relative?
The
A
pin
little
is
bit
directly
right.
behind the tree. It's directly behind the tree.
Yeah, lucky me. Okay. No, I'm slightly to the left of it.
Oh, that looks good. Oh, not quite enough. It's just caught the top of the hill.
no.
Unlucky, unlucky.
On the beach.
On the beach. All right. Now it's my chance to get on the green and...
But I tell you what, I played that shot, it went straight underneath the trees, huh? So it watches the trajectory as well. It's good.
Okay, let's have a look. So I've got 47. I've got no trees in the way, thank God. I'm just going to put it on there, I think.
You're in there
Oh,
with
totally
me.
underhit it. Totally underhit it. Wow.
On the beach.
On the beach as well.
Under the tree.
Under the tree, on the beach. So this is
Having
one thing
coconut.
this doesn't do. It doesn't put anything in for like the beach or the rough. So
Okay.
I think you can do it in the settings, but I haven't adjusted any of that. And I obviously haven't got the map which shows like the different
little
texture
bit of
services
different
you're in, all that
texture.
kind of stuff.
So you don't have to hit it any harder or anything like that, you're just playing
No, I'm just
relative.
playing. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I'll take that.
Simplest bunker shot ever.
Okay.
Game on.
But you can see how I get quite addicted up here to playing.
Sharing golf clubs, mate. I think
Well, all my mates have come over and they've all been using my club, so they're probably totally destroyed by now. My friend's already smashed the light bulb up there. He's like a 6 foot. Yeah, he's a 6'6" Canadian monster, and he just his arms and his legs just.
Boom.
Yeah, he completely smashed it.
16 yards from the bunker.
Can you par the first hole? Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Oh.
Not bad. And then we come on to the putting. So the putting on this actually is pretty decent.
Pretty decent?
Yeah, it's pretty decent. You've got to make sure this is lined up correctly, and you can use this as an alignment stick, right? When you lie this on the floor, it automatically picks that up
and sets it
and
up
sets
for your...
it according to it.
Oh, that's good. And can you pick like a green speed or something like that?
You can. Yeah.
Okay.
So let's see what the green speed is set to now. So if I go up there and I click test green speed, so it's 7.5. I set it to 9, and then I'll put the grid on.
Oh,
and now we've got a grid.
So now we can see the green, we can see the break. It's rolling at about the same speed as Bali National, I think.
14 feet. Little tiny left to right of the hole. No, he's missed it. Oh, he's completely overdone it. He's totally overcooked it.
I guess that's the one thing that's interesting about doing putting on a simulator. Nobody really knows the distance that they putt when they do like a putt, do they? They know what they're looking at. This is really interesting because you'll learn a lot about how far you hit your putts, won't you?
A little bit left to right downhill. You've got a very, very light putt here for par. Might not be enough.
Go!
Not enough. But you get the gimme.
Pick it up.
Pick it up. And I've got to bloody roll it in now for par, for bogey. Let's see if I can get this in. We need to get at least one hold for the video. A little bit right to left, 7 feet. Oh, pushed it.
Bogey start.
Double bogey for me, mate.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that's my golf sim, the GC Quad from Foresight. We did a little bit of a go on it today. We're going to do a more in-depth review and maybe some comparisons with your TrackMan on the next video.
It was a real fun game, man. Like I really like the way that it's set up. It's very user-friendly, so you know I like the usability of it.
It's great to have a sim on my house. Hopefully I'm going to get better at golf, hopefully. We'll see. But until next time, make sure you comment down below, subscribe, share, like, do all the normal shizzle and whizzle. And we'll see you next time on Skins Golf TV.
Any requests? See him down there. Thanks a lot.